Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Grounded. Since it's been so long since I last played the game, and honestly, I don't know if I still even have the recordings where I would have last left off, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to restart this, and we're going to do it as a live stream thing as well. This way, even if I don't go back and upload half the videos, it's still there and it's still uploaded. So we're starting all over from the beginning. We're playing as Pete this time, and I made it to the first research lab, and grabbed the first note and realized, oh, I should probably do a recording. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. Tully Backyard, Dr. Wendell Tully. Also, we're going to try to speed through much of this early game as possible because I've played more than my fair share of it. Hold on. Power fluctuations are within an acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing of the platform component is holding up quite well. The pylons, however, are a finicky trio. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precision instruments. Oh, Euclidean space, you fickle mistress. Reminder, check and beginning cell diagnostic before end-of-day protocols. Nab. Look for more science equipment. Yeah. Grab this, grab that, grab this.
Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
I need to craft a pebble axe still. I'm not even seeing water about. Oh, Lord.
Look at the size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale?
A bathroom scale?
Curiosity killed the tiny Pete. Huh. Well, looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers. I don't think that worked properly. It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them?
I wonder how. Oh boy, I can't wait to fix it and have this game be over. As a man who's played the game enough to know that's not how that works. How many did I need for the axe? Just one? Cool. Let's try again. Oh, it won't let me. No. Oh boy, I better go over there and see why that laser's getting malfunctioned.
Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red insect?
Oh no, we're getting attacked by mites. And you're dead. I should make a spear though.
Consulting Detective Weevil, caught on the trail. He's got a nose for the truth.
I just love this game, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, no, this game would be... Or my videos would do a lot better if I actually, like, shorten them down to a half hour, it looks like. But the problem is again, I don't want to edit it, and I don't want to put in the work to, like, do all that editing. A torch? How do I craft a torch? Oh no. Now I gotta get more sap. Oh boy. So we go 5.
Power of Helion, champion of the sun.
What a nerd. Just brute force my way through. It's okay. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them, it looks like. Next I need to make is a peblet hammer, but I gotta get the crafting recipe for that still. Let's put 5 away because we don't need that in my inventory right now. Alright, all lasers have been figured out. Hopefully I should have bacon now. I gotta push the button again, that's right. Boink. Pete, why aren't you standing on the embiggening platform? No, there's an explosion. Honestly though,
My bad?
how would you even see that from here? Like, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Like, it's gotta progress the story somehow. But the idea is like, oh, it explodes, but you're so short you can't see it.
Hark, yonder lady of the Clover Forest. On what errand does the day find you?
Dude's such a nerd. Nerd. I say as a massive fucking nerd myself.
Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
Something's afoot.
I spy. You want the bestiary?
Oh, come on, let's keep the bees. There we go. Try to do that peep. All over the realm. We're all around the house, right? For the YouTube playthrough. I don't remember that live. I'm pretty sure I built it like in this area. Yeah, but like on the edge here. Don't go that way. That's where the spiders are. Be exploded zone.
Those look like a deal.
I think it can't be real. Pete, why'd you stop talking?
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process.
Quartz.
Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 4
Contain and cool.
Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified.
That's fucked up. I broke my headphones recently.
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Alright, well, let's research you for now. Yeah, I got a lot of research now, so I want to do that. Oh, hammer's the main one I was looking for. Let's see. Guess we'll research this. And then lastly, we want to research my think. Alright, everything research. Would love to make a pebble hammer and acorn shovel. So I just need crude rope and pebbles.
It's getting quite late. I should be starting sheltering next week.
Decontamination, critical. Like I said, I'll go here, I'm good. more to this. Non-organics, after successful miniaturization of a single complex electronic device. Test 44. Test 45 will attempt to shrink one full box of the devices upon the beginning. Subjects will be inspected and tested. Failure. Miniaturization successful, but beginning and further testing is impossible at the moment. Subject was confiscated by a curious honeybee. Recovery unlikely. Box obliterated. Miniature scabs are currently stuck in every nook and cranny of the yard. Alright.
Come on, come on!
System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand.
Thanks for the helping hand.
Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Okay, then explain. Burgle. If that is your name.
I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything.
How much use are you, Burgle?
A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time. Do you have any have an exponentially?
Okay. I was like, I'm sitting here like, okay, I've been through all this before.
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
What is that? Let me in. Let me in. It is 1919. Oh boy. No spiders are going to be out and about. Smithing station. Cooking 101. Multi-story bases. Let's get smithing station is just unlocked. Can't afford anything else. And super duper. Oh, what's over here? I forgot how long this thing takes. Come on, let's go. Raw science. Got trapped.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab
know what I
bases
need.
will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
I don't know what I need, but I need something. Oh, clovers.
One success
Clovers are what I'm
after
missing.
another. I have returned Burgle to his original size. It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time.
Noted.
But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned.
I'm gonna come over here to the edge just to try to avoid the spiders, as they like to hide over there. Sleep till
If I
morning.
could keep that aphid as a pet.
Delicious tea is in my system. We shall recycle the lean-to because I do not need it anymore. See, the downside of sleeping though is you lose so much fluid and food. I don't know how much the story can progress if you're not sleeping, so... Oh, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to grab number 6 in my inventory
Jump
here.
it down, Pete.
Do I act like the fucking... what you call it? Actual food item, human food item is like the end of the world. Like, oh god.
That guy's got allergies.
Oh god, I gotta eat a granola bar. No. Yummy roasted aphid. Alright, go over here, we'll grab... First we gotta make a pebblet hammer real quick. I also want to make the acorn shovel. So I can start getting the larva or whatever. I can't remember their names. Larvae, whatever they are. Going, give me that grass plank. We must run to the resource analyzer. Honestly, they should have recharged by now. And then what else? What else? Rope. And then lastly, we'll do clover leaves. Well, first I gotta build a base.
Wow, look at the size of that Chunky Chubb's league-approved baseball. It's the size of my dang house.
I mean, technically, it's not. Technically, it's normal baseball size. Or, actually. Alright, let's see. How do we want... Like I said, I gotta figure out base location. At the least. I was like, wouldn't let me build for some reason. Alright, everything but the grass planks, which I can get from here. Because I've been collecting resources this entire time. Craft a piece of armor. We're gonna craft. And I need 2 more, it seems like. Alright, it's not bad. I need sprigs. Ooh, that's what I'm short on. So now I should be able to throw these on real quick. Light armor, huh?
I feel a little less squishy now.
Tenderfoot defense. Trickle regen. Ooh. Less damage from early game creatures. Huh.
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Dominant may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size.
And
The first step will be to address the particle
hold on
transcription
for that
errors.
last one.
It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Virgil, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning.
Yeah, I can remember some timings. Cool. Come on, come on. Oh, God damn it. Stop running from me. Coward. I say as I completely murder them for no reason. They didn't even attack me first. I just stuck up behind and went, yeah. Analyze.
Science.
Larva blade. Hell yeah. Yeah, it takes a bit to make that, but I'll go back to the tree so I can get some acorn shells as well as get the grub hide. I know you're not grubs. Oh no, you are grubs actually. Hold on. I could have sworn these were larvae in this area. Alright, we got cool. We got a bunch of grub sludge and grub hides. Gotta go this way. You know what I mean? It's just a case of, I know if I fight them, I'm risking my life, but like, I could probably handle it now. There's no point. Alright, we got plenty of everything. Cool. Okay, so over here. I need to get thistle needles. I'm not gonna make a sturdy shell. Ooh, makes you a major threat. Alright, so what oh, I need to get a canteen. So this way I can collect water. Where's my canteen I just made? Canteen? I also need to make a cooking station as soon as I can. I think this only holds 1 drop, right? The upgraded one holds 3. By the way, I don't need it right now. Alright, so then next thing I gotta craft is the fire spit. Just need a bit of everything for that. 2 more and then some dry grass.
Aw, poor guy's got allergies.
I apologize, Weevil. I need your meat. Get those cooking so I can have something to eat. And bust this pebblet. One fell down there, but I'm not super concerned about that. Can't sleep till 1800. Alright, everything's done roasting. And then we'll just wait till we can sleep because there's no point eating it now because when I wake up, I'm going to be starving. Oh, I can chop the dandelion. I didn't think I could. I thought that was the next tier of axe. Alright, next thing I'm researching is weed stems. Sleep till morning. This way it should refresh all the analyzers. I don't want to spend too long working on a base this time around. I want to focus my energy on mostly progressing the story.
Science.
Grub outfit. We've unlocked the red ant stuff. No. You want to act like it's on site, and then you gonna run away? Go ahead. Go ahead, you coward. Ooh, it was bad blocking by me. Go ahead, little bastards. Oh god, I'm being chased again. You ain't ready for these hands. You ain't ready for these hands. Nah, the creatures that annoy me are the ones who do the, like the on-site fights, and then after like enough of them try to fight you and you kill them, it becomes a this creature is now mad. They are hunting you.
Science.
This is great. I can now make the other weapon. I believe this one's gonna be better for spiders. It also poisons, yeah. Well, you know what? I need to build at base at least. It's just a storage chest. I got mushroom inventory. And then I want to also add this for dealing with spiders, because I believe spiders are weak to the bladed damage. I should reorganize that a little bit. Yeah, it looks good to me. Okay. I wonder, I can make a marker, right? Why don't I go ahead and do that? Just so I don't keep forgetting where I put the base. And then after that, I might have to take a quick bathroom break. Oh, clover leaves. Did I have any? No, I'm completely out. Yeah, clovers don't make sense to break the bigger ones just because there's always like, they always drop the same amount no matter what. Alright, I will be right back in a minute. Oop, bombardier that way. And then it'll be fun. Do an editing live stream. It'll be fun, but it'll be interesting, right? See what other people think. I think many people like 100% know what goes into editing a video. Even I don't like. I say as I like, but I try not to edit videos as they are on the schedule I had, like context wise. Or I have like limited recording space and I have to like merge recordings afterwards to make a full hour long video. So I don't really do much of my editing per se.
Take a look.
So the problem is, the larvae are weak to stabbing. So I'm going to use the weapon I just made. So I'm going to use it on them. I use it on other creatures, not them. I also want to analyze. Oh, berries. Berries are going to be the next thing I analyze. Those, extremely useful. How's the game? 11. Probably good out way of sleeping. Okay, actually, I need to use. I should have made bow and arrow, but I didn't have thistle. Yeah, the thistle arrows didn't have any, so I was like, it's not really worth it, but I could have gotten some pretty easily, all things considered. Because, yeah, it's super helpful finding berries, because you need a ton of berries and berry leather for some of the gear and weapons later in the game. I think later, more like mid-game. You know, I love how everybody has a mod. Like, as like one of the bot mods. It's just so damn good at their job. The fact that the actual response is kind of funny. Berry, gear, leather, and joy. Trying to think what the first shield we can get is made out of. Is it weevil? It actually might be weevil. So I'm trying to think what I need to gather to, what I need to analyze to be able to make the first shield. I always love playing with the shield. Especially if I play myself. Nobody needs to gas now. Okay. Alright. Focus mostly on getting to the main portion of the hedge maze, or the hedge labs. I always forget how confusing this area can be. Actually, I do need that. Get that raw science.
Taking a look.
Okay, so I can't peep those egg sacs. Good to know.
Where there's one spiderling, there's bound to be more of them. New one for the bestiary.
Where'd they go? Well, that's one dead spiderling at least.
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard.
Actually, they added a bed
Climbing,
here.
crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab. The entire yard, for that matter, has become untenable.
Yeah.
But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
Getting as much spider webbing as I can. Where do I go from here again? Yeah, it's half the game is just remembering. It's gonna be remembering where I go and how I get there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, we'll focus on that later. $1,400. That's right, I gotta go out that way. How do I get out that way again? Oh, duh, that's a blind there. Duh, I figured it out. Up the mushroom mountain we go. I need silk rope, and I don't have silk rope. Okay, so I gotta come back when I have that. Okay, cool.
I spy.
Oh no, they're weak to stabbing. I thought they were weak to slashing damage. I really didn't think this through. I didn't come with any of the dandelion tufts either. Ugh. I'm trying to return the way we came. Except one big problem. I can't. No, I missed this lab up here too. Yeah, up we go.
Location marked.
God damn it.
Mark that one off the list.
I'm pretty sure it's bashing, yeah. Busting, whatever you want to call it. Buzz T. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile. Upload to TASE T units 9 through 17 for extraction. Failure. Numerous system errors. Unknown interfaces during the scanning process, likely radio waves of some sort. Neighbor, Bill Henderson, the kids, Inspector Hackett, walkie-talkie set, or Omnet. Raw science.
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
Surveyor scanner. Rebooting. Operational. I got a message.
Scabby. Surveyor connection established.
Surveyor.
Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Yoink.
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
I love Burgle. Greatest character. Useless at times, but still greatest character. 1600. I think I still had like 2 hours before I can sleep. Yeah. Now, the question is, where can I go from here that's not going to be like imminent death?
This is moderately terrifying! There's a when you're off to the beach, or a day at the park. Doesn't matter the time, because it glows in the dark. You can leave your toys home, except for just one, because you can't leave your fling man without leaving fun. Never leave your fling man.
Where the hell did you come from? Legitimately had me jump scared there for a second. Thank you for dying. Oh shit! Oh shit! No! 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 Son of a bitch, I was not expecting to fall there. One second, just smashing though. Wait, this is right. I know. It's one of those one of those things like I thought that was the case, but I guess I was wrong. Damn it. My berries. Oh, no, well, you can make it up here wholeheartedly without needing it.
Science.
Nachos.
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit, the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
Dr. Wendell. Well, son of a bitch. Can I proceed safely down these leaves without doing exactly that? Son of a bitch. I guess that's a great way to end the episode. If you enjoyed what you saw here, you want to catch more, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out. Without further ado, have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and bye-bye.